Pet owners of Reddit, what is the biggest flex your pet attempted? 1. I have a bell hanging on my front door that my dogs ring when I need to take them out. My husky started ringing it, and when I got dressed and put my shoes on, she would go lay in my spot on the bed and not go out. Once I called her bluff and didn't get up from the bed. So she took a dump on the floor. Absolute power move. 2. One of my dogs used the other dog as a stepping stool to climb up on the couch. Straight up walked up to the one laying next to the couch to get up there. Just blatant disrespect. 3. I bought my 10 pounds dogs this gigantic plush bed to put on my side of the bed because I'm tired of sleeping with them. Figured I'd have to babygate them there for the first few nights. The first night it went okay, a little whining, quickly settled down and went to sleep. The second night, my girl dog, who I've had since she was a puppy, decided she was not going to stand for this inhumane mistreatment, and literally stood on her back feet and screamed. I've never heard a dog make the noise this banshee was making. I thought she was dying. I moved the baby gate to get to her and she stopped screaming and hopped up on my bed and curled up like she usually does, like nothing was ever wrong. 4. My dog hardly ever barks and is very well behaved. When we go for walks, every dog we walk past in my neighborhood barks ferociously at him. He pees in their yards. Only in their yards. 5. I showed my new hamster to my best friend and he started pulling his own poop out of his butt with his teeth and threw it at us. The hamster. Not the friend. 6. One time he managed to get 3 tennis balls in his mouth at the dog park. He hasn't been able to do it again since that one time, but he routinely walks around with 2 in his mouth and looks at the other dogs like, check me out. 7. One time my bird was really mad about bedtime. She flew to the curtain, peeped loudly until I watched, then pooped on the curtain while looking straight at me. She was poop trained and definitely knew what she was doing. 8. This is definitely my fault because I've encouraged it, but it's still funny. Every day I come home from work and give my 2 kids a hug or a pat on the head or some show of affection. The dog will whine and follow me around the house until I drop to both knees on the floor and give him a hug. 9. I had a foster dog once, and while we weren't home she somehow scooted her crate all the way into the living room, and managed to stick her entire head through the bars to chew through one of the important cords on our TV. So we were left without sound for like 2 months. 10. My family were talking about how the cat stopped bringing mice in the house, so the next day he brought a rat in.